Leon Kaplan, mechanic to the stars. Leon has worked on the cars of America's favorite stars for over 30 years. And in that time, he's worked on everything from a Ferrari Testarossa to a Subaru Justy. He also has a question and answer column in Motor Trend magazine. And today, Leon is going to give you a walk around the Subaru Imprezza.
Hi, I'm Leon Kaplan, and we're at my auto repair shop in West Hollywood. And we're going to find out exactly what makes the new Subaru Imprezza not just another new car. Let's start with the exterior. As you can see, the windshield of the Imprezza is tilted at an angle of 29 degrees, a smaller angle than the Honda Civic. The smaller the angle, the more aerodynamic. The other major aerodynamic achievement is the low hood line of this Imprezza. As you can see where the hood meets the windshield, well, it's about my hip, and then it tapers off toward the front or toward the nose of the car to about my knees. This is made possible by the Subaru horizontally opposed engine. Since it lies flat, it allows the slope to be lower. Now let's take a closer look at the engine. The engine is one of the most important parts of a car. Subaru has spent a lot of time and money engineering the best engine possible. In fact, the Imprezza has the same basic engine configuration used in the Ferrari Testarossa and the Porsche 911. It's a 16-valve, 1.8-liter, horizontally opposed engine which is able to produce excellent power at lower RPMs. This enables you to accelerate quicker, and it can help reduce engine stress too. This type of engine design also allows for a lower center of gravity, contributing to improved stability and cornering. This engine also has a distributorless ignition. Subaru has eliminated the need for, well, one of these, distributor rotor and a distributor. That will increase reliability, lower tune-up costs, and less trouble starting in cold and wet weather. Furthermore, Subaru has also built a hydraulic lash adjuster into every roller rock arm. Are you ready? There it is, folks. It maintains the correct valve lash clearances, reducing noise and eliminating scheduled valve adjustments. Let's take a look underneath the car, starting with the transmission. Subaru's manual transmissions are famous for both smoothness and durability, but the feature that most consumers love best is their patented hill holder. Now, when you're in an Imprezza with a manual transmission, there's no need to get nervous when you stop on top of a hill and a truck pulls right up to your rear bumper. Don't you just hate that? Well, all you have to do is just apply the brake and the Imprezza will stay right there until you release the clutch. And the Subaru automatic transmission is equally innovative. It's controlled by a computer that takes into consideration the way you drive. In other words, it adjusts itself to you. The engine computer and the automatic transmission computer communicate with each other hundreds of times a minute, collecting information that is translated automatically into tuning the car to those specific driving conditions. For example, if you want to accelerate quickly, the computer will control shifting so you can speed onto the highway without any problem. Next, let's talk about the suspension. Subaru has designed a suspension system that is arguably the best in its class. They began by using 2 front liquid-filled bushings and S-shaped coil springs on all 4 corners. They absorb the jolts and potholes and bumps better. Then they added long-travel, low-friction struts to help soak up any additional shock. Now, in the rear of this Imprezza, it has dual parallel links that allows passive rear-wheel steering where the wheel actually moves a little. And what exactly does that mean? Well, on front-wheel drive cars, the rear wheels get dragged through a turn, but not with this car. Subaru dual parallel links allows the rear wheels to turn passively, so the ride is smoother and there's more control. Now let's move on to some of the safety features of this car. How about adverse weather conditions? Snow, ice, rain. Most drivers fear this the most, unless you're one of the fortunate ones behind the wheel of a Subaru Imprezza. The Imprezza is one of the few cars in its class to offer the additional traction of a full-time all-wheel drive system. When the front wheels start to lose traction, the power is quickly distributed to the rear wheels, keeping you safely on the road and out of the ditch, and better yet, out of the oncoming traffic. Subaru has also developed a braking system that can help stop the car before an accident occurs. The Imprezza LS has 4-wheel disc brakes, which are backed up by a 4-channel anti-lock braking system. That's one channel for each brake and one more channel than the Honda Civic. The computer-monitored system can actually sense an impending lockup and will override the driver by pumping the brakes several times a second. Some of the other standard safety features the Imprezza comes with are a driver's side airbag, front and rear crumple zone, side impact door beams, and height adjustable seat belts for the front seats. Now let's step inside the Imprezza. A lot of times you hear about the ergonomically designed interior. All that really means is that it's designed around the driver. And the Subaru engineers have done a great job with the ergonomics of the Imprezza. All the controls are right where you need them. There's no complicated design, just large white on black analog gauges. I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'4", and probably the first thing that you notice when you sit in the Imprezza is the 42.9 inches of legroom and 39.2 inches of front headroom. That's more than the Honda Civic and the Toyota Corolla. I could just spend hours talking about the automatic headlight off feature, the door handles, and a lot of other parts that make this new Subaru Imprezza not just another new car. But by this point, I'm sure you heard enough of me, and I know that you'd like to be behind the wheel of this new Imprezza on a test drive and not in front of your television sets.